This week's Webdvar, I'd like to share with you a brief Dvar Torah about Chanukah. The Gemara Masechah Shabbos discusses the very nature of lighting Chanukah candles. The Gemara wants to know what the mitzvah is. Is the mitzvah of Chanukah candles the actual lighting, the kindling of the candles themselves? Or is the essence of Chanukah candles the act of placing the candles in the window so that one can publicize the miracle? And a practical application to the result here is what happens if one lights candles and then the candles are blown out. So the Gemara tells us that hadlaka ose mitzvah. It is the actual act of kindling the candles which fulfills one's obligation of lighting the Chanukah candles. And therefore, on a practical level, if one lights Chanukah candles and then the candles are blown out, when one relights the candles, one, first of all, is not obligated to relight the candles, but when one relights the candles, one does not make a bracha, one does not make an additional blessing, because they already fulfilled their obligation by simply lighting the candles. Rav Levi Yitzchak Barditchev explains that there's really a hidden secret as to why the hadlaka, the lighting, is the fulfillment of the mitzvah. And he explains that in each and every one of us, on a spiritual level, there is a candle. And there may be times during the year when our candle inside shines very brightly. It's a flame, it's strong. And there are other times during the year when the candle may flicker just a little bit. And perhaps for some of us there may be even times when our candle turns into a little spark. Says Rav Levi Yitzchak, Chanukah is the time when we rekindle our spiritual selves. Chanukah is the time that we focus on what our spirituality is all about. The essence of the mitzvah of Chanukah, of the celebration of Chanukah, is the victory of Torah over secular society. With all the challenges that stood before the Chashmonaim, and the desire of the Greeks to have the Jews forget Torah, the victory of the Chashmonaim was the fact that Torah survived. And the obligation that we have on Chanukah is to evaluate how our spirituality on a daily basis is being impacted by the culture that we live in, and how we are allowing ourselves to be spiritual people in our commitment to Torah, to tefillah, to prayer, and to acting the way Torah Jews should be acting. Chanukah is about where Torah fits into our lives. It's about our flame on a daily basis. It's about the flame of Torah that we kindle in our children and our grandchildren. Rav Shlomo of Karlin was once lighting his Chanukah candles, and he noticed that on the wall behind where he lit candles, there was a black spot. Obviously, the smoke over the course of Chanukah had made its impact on the wall. And Rav Shlomo of Karlin responded and said, well, that's great, because long after the Chanukah candles are gone, I'll be able to look at the wall and make sure that Chanukah has made its lasting impression on me. I won't forget Chanukah. So as we begin the celebration of Chanukah, I think it's important for us to think to ourselves, what are we going to walk away with when Chanukah is over? Let's take advantage this Chanukah to light our candle in more ways than one. To be able to spend the time that we spend with family teaching our children and our grandchildren and each other the very essence of the holiday, which is the kindling of the flame on the outside and on the inside. On the outside means to light the candle, but on the inside it means to make sure that we understand our obligation and our commitment to learning of Torah and to davening, to our tefillah, and the commitment to live a Torah life on a daily basis throughout the year. Chag Urim Sameach. Thank you for listening, and Shabbat Shalom.